So that is Cauchy's mean value theorem. So in previous classes we studied Rolle's theorem and Lagrange's mean value theorem. But in this class we discuss the proof of the Cauchy's mean value theorem. Yes, let us see. So what that Cauchy's mean value theorem states. Yes, here this is the statement of Cauchy's mean value theorem. So see, so let f of x and g of x are any two functions of x so that they are continuous in AB, in the closed interval AB. They are differentiable in AB, open interval. And third condition is g dash of x is not equal to 0. That is, the differentiation of x is not equal to 0 anywhere in the interval AB. If so, then there exists at least one point C in AB, in the interval AB, such that f of b minus f of a by g of b minus g of a is equal to f dash of c by g dash of c, where f dash of c means that the differentiation of f of x at the point c, and g dash of c is the differentiation of the point the differentiation of the function g of x at the point c, that is g dash of c. Yes, to prove this theorem, so first you consider, so to prove this theorem, so let us define a new functions like Lagrange's mean value theorem also. We proved the when we are proving Lagrange's mean value theorem, so there also we taken a new function. So like that, here also first you consider one new function. ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ function ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. So how that function is? Yes, let us start this proof. So let us define a new function. Okay, let's take the proof. The proof of the theorem is like this. Let us define a new function. Let us define a new function. A new function. As you take this function is some phi of x. Phi of x is equal to f of x minus a into g of x. Here a is a constant, so that constant to be chosen suitably later. So ಏನ ನಾವು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಣ, ಅದೊಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಏನಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಣ. ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ expression, this equation is 1. So where a is a constant, where a is a constant to be chosen suitably later. So to be chosen suitably later. Yes, from the given function, yes, in the statement they are given that f of x and g of x are two continuous functions. So they are continuous in the closed interval AB. And here this phi of x is the combination of two continuous function. So a constant is there, so but f of x is a continuous function and g of x is a continuous function. The combination of two continuous function is also continuous. Similarly, so the combination of two differentiable function is also differentiable. So we clearly say that phi of x is a continuous function in the closed interval AB, and it is differentiable in the open interval AB. As you write the same words here. Okay, so from the given conditions, from the given conditions it is evident that phi of x is also continuous. Phi of x is also continuous function, continuous in the closed interval AB. It is continuous in the closed interval AB and differentiable in the open interval AB. So open interval AB nalle differentiable ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so because it is a combination of two continuous functions and it is a combination of two differentiable functions, so it is phi of x is clearly a continuous in and differentiable in the interval AB. Is from the equation 1, from the equation 1 we have as you take that phi of a here. What is phi of a? Phi of a is equal to f of a minus a into g of a. And what is phi of b here? Phi of b is equal to, it is f of b minus a into g of b. Phi of a is f of a minus a into g of a. Phi of b is f of b minus a into g of b. So therefore, if you take that phi of a is equal to phi of b, then what happens? Phi of a is equal to phi of b holds good. So a condition holds good ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? Holds good if, so this left hand sides of these two expressions are same, only when that right hand sides are same. So it is same if f of a minus a into g of a is equal to f of b minus a into g of b. You simplifying this by taking minus a into g of b to left hand side. You take minus a into g of b to left hand side. So then we have, so the left hand side togolna minus a into g of b na. So then it becomes plus a into g of b minus a into g of a. This is equal to, this is f of b. Take this plus f of a to right hand side. It is minus f of a. From these two terms you take a common factor. A na common factor tagondre it is g of b minus g of a, which is equal to f of b minus f of a. Again a is equal to what is a here? A is equal to f of b minus f of a divided by g of b minus g of a. F of b minus f of a by g of b minus g of a. You take this expression is 2. This expression is 2. Here the question is, suppose what happened, that denominator is 0. So denominator andre g of b minus g of a 0 ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? So g of b minus g of a 0 ಯಾವಾಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, so when g of a is equal to g of b ಆದಾಗ ಅದು 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ g of a ಮತ್ತು g of b ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಅದೆರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಸೊ ಏನಾಗ್ಬೋದು, ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್ ಇಫ್ g of a is equal to g of b? So actually g of a is never be is equal to g of b. So just to think what happens if g of a is equal to g of b. If g of a is equal to g of b, then so the denominator becomes 0. And also see, so what are the things going when the g of a and g of b are equal? So ಇವೆರಡು suppose ಏನಾದರೂ equal ಆದರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಆಗೋ ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಇದೆ. just you see what happens if they are equal. Here g of b is not equal to g of a. Actually this is true. So because ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ if g of a is equal to g of b ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ, ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಫ್ g of a is equal to g of b ಆಗಿತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ g of x ನ ಏನಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, g of x is a continuous function, it is continuous in ab, it is differentiable in ab. ಸೊ ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇವೆರಡು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ g of a is equal to g of b ನು ಟ್ರೂ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ g of x is a function satisfies all the three conditions of Rolle's theorem ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ then it satisfies all the three. ಸೊ ಮೂರು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ನ ಮೂರು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್, ಸೊ ಏನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಸೊ ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ತ್ರೀ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್, ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ಸ್, ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಫ್ g of a is equal to g of b, then g of x, yes, then g of x would satisfy, then g of x would satisfy, g of x would satisfy all the conditions, all the conditions of, all the conditions of Rolle's theorem. So then according to Rolle's theorem, there must exist one point C such that f dash of g dash of c is equal to 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ನ ಮೂರು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಹೇಳೋ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, 0 ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್ಸ್ ಜಿ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 0 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. So there exists, it satisfies all the conditions of Rolle's theorem, and accordingly, according to Rolle's theorem, there must exist at least one value or one point, there must exist at least one point C that belongs to AB such that g dash of c is equal to 0. Actually statement ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ, ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎ ಬಿ ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಯಾವುದೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಗೆ ಜಿ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ 0 ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಗಿಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಎ ಬಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ, ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಡಿಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈ ತರ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್? ನಮ್ಮ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಏನು, ನಾವೇನ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ, ಜಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಜಿ ಆಫ್ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನೇಷನ್. ಸೊ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಜಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಜಿ ಆಫ್ ಇ ಬಿ ಹಾಗೇನಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ಹಾಗೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್. What happens? G dash of c is equal to 0. This contradicts the given statement. So adrinda g of a and g of b are never be same. Eradu equal agodilla. So that is g of b is not equal to g of a is the true statement. So g dash of c is equal to 0. This contradicts that g dash of x not equal to 0 for all x belongs to AB. So therefore this statement, that is g of a is equal to g of b, that statement is wrong. So the true statement is g of b is not equal to g of a. Okay, hence hagadre if a is a nodi a na equation 2 nalli idiyala, if you take a is a constant, if you take that constant a has in 2 equation 2 nalli iro tara a na choose madidre enagutte. So if you choose a ಆಸ್ ಇನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ 2 ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ತರ ಏನ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಬಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಬಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಬಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಯ್ತು? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಟೂ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಯಿಂಗ್ ಟೂ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇವೆ? ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಬಿ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಬಲ್ ಇನ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಬಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ದೆನ್ ಫೈ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ satisfies all the three conditions of Rolle's theorem. Rolle's theorem na ಮೂರು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು Rolle's theorem, it must exist at least one point C belongs to AB such that phi dash of C is equal to 0. ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಫೈ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಿ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ರೋಲ್ಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ತಗೋಣ? ಸೊ ಯು ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಇಮ್ಯಾಜಿನ್ ದಟ್, ಆರ್ ಇಫ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಟ್ ಹೆನ್ಸ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ chosen has in equation 2. So if a is chosen has in 2, has in expression 2, then phi of x satisfy all the conditions of Rolle's theorem. All the conditions of Rolle's theorem. All the conditions of Rolle's theorem. So if it satisfies all the conditions of Rolle's theorem, then accordingly, therefore by Rolle's theorem, there exists C belongs to AB such that phi dash of C is equal to 0. Phi dash of C is equal to 0. As according to Rolle's theorem, it must exist one point C belongs to AB such that phi dash of C is equal to 0. Now you differentiate equation 1. With respect to x. What is equation 1? Equation 1 is phi of x is equal to f of x minus a into g of x. ಇದನ್ನು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ನಮಗೆ? ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಷಿಯೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ so it gives that phi dash of x is equal to f dash of x minus a into g dash of x ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so and according to this, phi dash of c is equal to 0. Phi dash of c is equal to 0, which implies that phi dash of x ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು, phi dash of c ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? phi dash of c 0 ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? which implies that, so ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, x ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ c ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. so just take f dash of c minus a into g dash of c is equal to 0. Simplifying this, minus a into g dash of c is equal to, take this f dash of c to right hand side, it is minus of f dash of c. In both the sides cancel minus and a is equal to f dash of c by g dash of c. So you take this expression is 3 ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, take this is 3, and now so in expression 2 left hand side is a, in expression 3 that left hand side is a, so this is also is equal to a, this is also is equal to a. We can equate the right hand sides na equate ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Therefore from 2 and 3, from expression 2 and 3 we obtain that, so what is the 2? right hand side of 2 ನಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ? it is f of b minus f of a by g of b minus g of a is equal to f dash of c by g dash of c. So this is the proof of the Cauchy's mean value theorem. Mean value theorem ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ? ಇದೇ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದು ನಾವು f of b minus f of a by g of b minus g of a is equal to f dash of c by g dash of c ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. We proved that. So where c is the value belongs to ab for c belongs to a. Okay. Hence the proof. Hence the proof. Okay, so let us see one more time that proof of the theorem. Yes, so this is the statement of Cauchy's mean value theorem. Cauchy's mean value theorem states that f of x and g of x are two functions of x and they are continuous in AB, differentiable in AB, and g dash of x is not equal to 0 anywhere in the interval AB, then it must exist a point C in AB such that f of b minus f of a by g of b minus g of a is equal to f dash of c by g dash of c. ಈ result ನ prove ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So to prove this result, you define a new function phi of x. Phi of x is equal to f of x minus a into g of x. What is a? A is a constant. What value we need to choose for a? ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಮೇಲೆ choose ಮಾಡೋಣ. So keep that a is a constant as it is. Okay. So what the conditions they are given? ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ? Phi of f of x g of x continuous ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ phi of x is the combination of two continuous and differentiable. So obviously it is a continuous and differentiable function. So ಇದು combination of two continuous functions. So ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ continuous ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So combination of two differentiable functions ಅದು ಕೂಡ differentiable ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So write directly phi of x is continuous in AB and differentiable in AB. So next step ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋಣ? phi of a ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, phi of b ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, phi of x ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅವೆರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಅಂತ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಇದು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ರೈಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ನ ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಅದೆರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ phi of a is equal to phi of b ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ವಿ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಚೂಸ್ a ಲೈಕ್ ದಿಸ್. a ನ f of b minus f of a by g of b minus g of a ಅಂತ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಏನ? So just choose a as given in 2. And one more thing, here the question is, what happens if this denominator becomes 0? Denominator 0 ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು? ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಫಿನಿಟಿ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ denominator 0 ಆದ್ರೆ. So, but we surely say that g of b, so the denominator not 0. ಅವೆರಡು 0 ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. g of b ಮತ್ತು g of a ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಅವೆರಡು ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ g of x ರೋಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ನ ಮೂರು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ನ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ತ್ರೀ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್, ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ ಎ ಬಿ. ರೋಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ನ ಮೂರು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ರೋಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಹೇಳೋ ತರ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಸಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎ ಬಿ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಎ ಬಿ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು? 0 ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ನಾವ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಜಿ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ 0 ಫಾರ್ ಎನಿ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಇನ್ ಎ ಬಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಜಿ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಗೆ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ರಾಂಗ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಅಸಂಪ್ಷನ್? g of a is equal to g of b. That is wrong. So g of a and g of b are never be equal. ಓಕೆ, ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಡಿನಾಮಿನೇಟರ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ನಾವು ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಚೂಸ್ ಎ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಇನ್ 2. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ 2 ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ತರ ಎನ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಎನ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ 2 ನಲ್ಲಿರೋ ತರ ಚೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ phi of a is equal to phi of b ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ phi of a is equal to phi of b ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ phi of x ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಬಲ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆ phi of a is equal to phi of b ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದ ತ್ರೀ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ರೋಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್. ಸೊ ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ರೋಸ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್ c belongs to ab such that phi dash of c is equal to 0. What happens if phi dash of c is 0? So phi dash of c 0 ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೇನಾಯ್ತು? f dash of c minus a into g dash of c is equal to 0 ಆಯ್ತು. So then a is equal to f dash of c by g dash of c ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ ಇದರ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ a ಇದೆ, ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ 2 ನ ಲೆಫ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೈಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ a ಇದೆ. ಅವೆರಡನ್ನು ಈಕ್ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ we get this result. This is the proof of the Cauchy's mean value theorem. Is Let us take one problem on Cauchy's mean value theorem. Verify Cauchy's mean value theorem for the function f of x is equal to log x, g of x is equal to 1 by x. First we need to prove check the three conditions of Cauchy's mean value theorem. First to take the given function. So let f of x is given, f of x is log x and g of x is 1 by x. Both f of x is the logarithmic functions are continuous for all positive values. So g of x is 1 by x, it's never be infinity or indeterminate in the interval 1 to e ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ g of x. So it is a continuous function. Clearly f of x and g of x are continuous. Both are continuous in the interval 1e. So next, second condition, you take that f dash of x means differentiation of f log x, it is 1 by x. G dash of x is differentiation of 1 by x, that is minus 1 by x square. So both the values never assumes infinity in the interval 1e. So e is the exponential value 2.7 something. So now both exits in the interval 1e. And next you take that third condition. So g dash of x is what? G dash of x is minus 1 by x square. It is not equal to 0. This is important. This is the third condition of Cauchy's mean value theorem. ಇದು 0 ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನಾದ್ರೂ ಕೊಡಿ 1e ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಯಾವುದೇ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಇದು 0 ಆಗಲ್ಲ. For all x belongs to 1e. So therefore by Cauchy's mean value theorem, therefore it satisfies three conditions of Cauchy's mean value theorem. So therefore by Cauchy's mean value theorem, there exists a point C that belongs to AB. So AB means, what is AB here? So AB andre enalli 1e. So AB means 1e. C belongs to 1e such that f of e minus f of 1 by g of e minus g of 1 is equal to f dash of c by g dash of c. Take this condition. What is f of e? f of x andre eno? Log x. f of e andre enagutte? It is log e minus log 1. So what is g of x? G of x is 1 by x. What is g of e? It is 1 by e minus 1 by 1, which is equal to, what is f dash of x? F dash of c. F dash of x is 1 by x. So f dash of c is 1 by c. This is 1 by c. And g dash of c is minus 1 by c square. So here you can cancel one of this c and simplifying this, log e to base e. Log e to base e is always 1. Again, log 1 means it is 0. So it is 1 minus 0 divided by, this is 1 by e minus 1, which is equal to, you see this this c is in denominator of denominator, it should come to numerator, so it is minus c. Or simplifying this, it is take LCM in the denominator. denominator, take LCM in the denominator. This is which implies that, okay, I am written here, this is 1 by 1 minus E by E is equal to minus C, which implies that C is equal to, or E by 1 minus E is equal to minus C. ನಮಗೆ plus C ಬೇಕು, plus C ಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ you take minus common factor here, then it becomes E minus 1. So ಎರಡು ಕಡೆ minus cancel ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, it is E by E minus 1. So definitely this is the value belongs to 1E. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ, so you see that value of E is 1 minute, I will show it. The value of E is E value. Okay. Sorry. Geometric, scientific calculator only, exponential. E. To take 1 to the power E. 1 to the power of E is equal to, sorry, it is E log E to base E exponential. What the value it takes? So it is E to the power of 0 means E to the power of 0 takes. So it better you make it is 1. E to the power of 1 is it? Sorry, it is natural log exponentially. Okay, it is 2.71. This is the value of E. This is the value of E. So this divided by E minus 1. E minus 1. Sorry. Minus 1 is the value. Okay, it is 2.1718. Right? E value is 2.718. 2.718 divided by 2.718 minus 1 is 1.718. Okay, so this is equal to, it is around 1.58 something. So that is the value between 1 and E. So that is 2.7, 1 and 2.7. Okay, so like that we can verify the values. ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು, this is the value that belongs to 1E ಅಂತ. So that's enough. So next class I discuss some more problems on Cauchy's mean value theorem. Thank you.